All right, we'll move to Iran now. And we'll be coming back to that. 4 Iranian intelligence operatives are charged in connection with an alleged plot to kidnap a New York journalist and human rights activist. Though she was not named in court documents, a law officer familiar with the case identified the target as an author from Brooklyn, Aline Azi-Jinajad, who was born in Iran, has been a sharp critic of the country's current regime. Federal prosecutors say the Iranian government directed the 4 men to kidnap and bring her to Iran. The alleged plot reportedly involved using military-style speedboats to transport her from New York to the Iran-friendly country of Venezuela. So, Richard, what is going on here? And do we expect to see more tension with Iran building up?
This is a stunningly brazen attempt by Iran to kidnap this Iranian American and bring her back to Iran. It's a sign that the Iranian regime is truly repressive and is truly going after whether Iranians at home or anywhere around the world. And it's also a reminder, Mika, that most of the conversation about Iran has been about its nuclear program, which there's good reason to be worried about it. It's accelerating, it's spreading. But the big but, that's not the only threat from Iran. They're doing all sorts of things around the region with Hamas, with Hezbollah and the Persian Gulf, in Yemen and Syria, and there's the human rights situation at home, and there's now a global challenge. These Middle Eastern countries don't play foreign policy by the rules we're used to. So you have the Iranians trying to kidnap an Iranian American. You have the Saudis killing a journalist, an American resident in the consulate in Istanbul. The Middle East, if you will, is spreading its wings. We saw years ago Iran killing Jews in Argentina. So this is just a reminder that Iran constitutes not simply a local threat, but a global threat. And I would think at the White House, it complicates their plans, their goal to try to reestablish U.S.-Iranian conversation and obviously get us both back into the 2015 nuclear agreement. Even if we could, obviously it doesn't resolve the larger question of Iranian behavior.